The seaside city of Fremantle is located on the mouth of the beautiful Swan River. It offers a wide variety of dining experiences with many restaurants and coffee shops, particularly around the Cappuccino Strip on South Terrace. The Fishing Boat Harbour is a popular tourist precinct with microbreweries, restaurants and some of Australia's best fish and chip shops. It's now time to see the best open female boat cruise in Australia, lining up here at the Aussies 2014. This is how they will start the final. Bilgola in Alley 1, Tugun in 2, Kurrawa in Alley 3, North Cots in 4, South Curl in 5, and Helensburgh Stanwell Park. They will line up in Alley number 6. Well, Phil Clayton, some very well-credentialed crews in this race. Great performers right throughout the year.
Yeah, there certainly was. I think Tugun was a standout. They represented Australia, and you also had the teams of Kurrawa and Bilgola that were battling it out throughout the season with their boat series. So this race is going to be a cracker.
Yeah, certainly will be a ding-dong battle between those three crews. Bilgola, Tugun and Kurrawa. They will line up next to each other in alleys 1, 2 and 3. That is the girls from Bilgola on screen right now. A good start off the beach. On board now with the crew from Kurrawa, Phil.
You can hear Damien Clayfan there. He's giving the old 1-2 there, making sure that everything's nice and tidy.
Stand now, good water here. Lean in, Penny, lean in.
That's great onboard commentary.
Yeah, barking orders at the girls there he was, but see those conditions still nice and choppy here this afternoon. That will add to the difficulty of this race in the final. Such a tough event, these boat races, super fit girls, and the power and the speed they need right throughout this race is just incredible.
Well, we come from a movement where we usually deal with waves. Unfortunately, we don't have any here, so it's just a straight-out race of endurance and stamina. Now, from the get-go, there's no rest. If there's surf, usually your sweep's going to call them oars up, and they're going to have a rest and wait for the wave to go over. But unfortunately for these girls and guys rowing the boats, there's absolutely no rest out there, so it's a very tough day of boat racing.
Yeah, as they turn the cans and head home now, as you say, Phil, no waves on. This is going to be an absolute grind all the way back to the beach. All crews will be battling hard, lifting the rating up a little bit more now.
Yeah, they sure are. You can see a few of those oars there catching the top of these chops. Now, the Fremantle Doctor pushes through here. It's quite a constant wind, and it always creates havoc for whether you're in a boat, you're on a board, or you're on a ski. It's always tough work, and you can see that these guys here have got to lift those oars that little bit extra so they don't catch the top of those chops.
Yeah, they certainly do. The Tugun crew, our national representatives, they're on screen right now alongside Bilgola. Another crew that's had an outstanding year. Back on board now with the girls from Kurrawa. Their sweep trying to get a bit more out of them. You can see right alongside them, that is the crew from Tugun. They're out in front now, and they are going to be tough to beat. Alongside them is Bilgola. On the far end of the course at the moment is Helensburgh Stanwell Park. They're making a charge now. Kurrawa in the middle of the field, currently sitting about mid-pack. Here's Tugun though. They're starting to put the hammer down as they head in towards the gates, lifting this rating up. Very experienced crew, well-performing crew right throughout the year. Kurrawa not out of it yet either. It's a great race. Bilgola sitting in third place right alongside Tugun. Tugun's out in front and they've got through that gate. On the far end of the course out of shot, Helensburgh Stanwell Park. They're right in it as well. But look at the crew from Tugun, just picking up the rating once again, getting themselves over a nice little runner, and that will be enough for our Australian representatives to become the Australian gold medalists in 2014. Great performance there by the crew from Tugun. As we said, they've had a fantastic year, and that is the perfect way, Phil, to finish it all off.
Yeah, it is. There's nothing better than winning an Australian title with all your mates that you've done all the hard work through the winter seasons, through the dark and early mornings on the flat water. A lot of these crews would have done plenty of flat water heading over to Perth, knowing that there's never going to be too many waves on offer. And an outstanding finish to the season for the Tugun crew.
Yeah, the Bassingthwaite sisters, Leigh and Webber as well, 4 outstanding female rowers. Undoubtedly the best in Australia, and they will celebrate long and hard tonight as we set an end to a massive year for them and the Tugun Club. Let's take a look at the final placings in the Open Female Boat Final Tugun are our gold medalists. Helensburgh Stanmore Park, a great race for them to finish with the silver. Bilgola in third. Northcott's Kurrawa and South Curly make up the 6.
A bit like the boys in the race before, we got a really good start this time, a little bit better, and we just maintained that and just kept basically in the lead, just an equal lead, and then we turned and we just got once again a couple of good nice lifts, and the girls just rode really well, just keep on them and stay on it, and we just moved away towards there at the end.
It really has been a great season for this crew.
Oh mate, we've had an absolute bloody bull terror. It's been great.
Way to finish it. Yeah.
Tell us about them.
Oh mate, we represented Australia this year, and we won that series, and then we've done well in the state, and then we've come here and won this today. You couldn't think of anything better.